I want to quickly just talk about this band A, band B, band C, band D, band Q, band Z. We are a one nation.
Yes.
I think
using the same light.
Using the same power supply.
Yeah.
Now, if the countries that we are going to, UK, America, Canada, and all of them are doing band A, band B, do you understand?
That is a very useless idea.
Whoever came up with that idea,
it is the most useless idea.
Do you know that a senator said in the chambers in one of his and he was condemning it. He said, "What are you saying? Are you saying that we are not one Nigeria?"
It's stupid.
If all of us, so okay, now a logical example, Nepal people, they came up, they said, there are some people that can't afford. Who told you that? In my estate, name withheld, most of the people that are here are retirees, and yet you're on band A paying 209.
Wow.
They want thief. Imagine that some of us are offering meter. In the widest imagination, you off meter.
Yes,
no, because you use 10,000 naira for 24 hours. How you want to survive in this nation?
This one really pain Jerry.
Hello there, you're welcome to another fantastic episode of Take It or Not. This is season 2, episode 2. Shout out to all the comments that we saw in our YouTube channel. We appreciate all of your comments, and even those on TikTok, because we get quite a number on TikTok nowadays. So shout out to all of you, and we appreciate your comments, and God bless you. Don't worry, we're not here to antagonize you. That's why the program is called Take It or Not. All right, and your opinion are also welcome. All right, with me I got the fantastic brother of mine, Dason, in the building
Again and again.
Yes.
Nice to be here always.
Okay, so why is Nigeria backward? That's what we're talking about today. We decided to plunge into the challenges that we've been facing as a nation. Somebody out there listen to us and just say, "Oh, I thought you guys talk gospel." Yes, some of the pillars of Take It or Not is gospel, social issues, politics, and global issues. So every now and then we move away from the gospel to talk about things affecting you and I. So that's what we're talking about today. For all of our international viewers and listeners, just you can contribute in that. It's a big deal, because we know some of the challenges that we face here in Nigeria are also being faced over there. But I think Nigeria's own
It's peculiar.
Why are we backwards?
Wow. Nigeria have issues. There are a lot of issues. But most people tend to blame our issues on the amalgamation of
Lord Lugard, 1914.
Yes, 1914, bringing everybody together forcefully and everything and everything. But I would really want to disagree with that, because even let's assume that they brought us together, forcefully. As in, this is 2024. As in, are you saying that our leaders now can't come together to sit down to say, okay, look, this thing is not working, let's do it this way, let's do it that way. We can't keep pointing fingers for something as long as 1914.
But they say foundation matters.
That's exactly the point.
That's our foundation.
Foundation matters.
At least the foundation of the merger.
Yes, it matters. But we are saying if we have a good leader, for example, just let's say one good president, responsible president, he's going to sit down and be like, okay, look, this merger is a problem. Okay, let's sit down, have a referendum. How do we move from here, solve this issue? So, but if all they keep saying is it's because of this, it's because, and nobody is taking proactive steps to do anything. So basically, for me, number one, it is bad leadership. Bad leadership has plagued this country, for like God knows how long. We keep having bad leaders upon bad leaders and upon bad leaders. And we can actually break this into subsections, as in things that is plaguing this country, making this country not move forward. Because Nigeria, I feel if we have somebody that is averagely intelligent.
Yeah.
Nigeria is a country that anybody, if given as a business venture, should be able to make profit from it.
Yeah.
You know, so because we have resources, we have human, what is it called now?
Human resources,
human capital.
Yeah.
Everything God has blessed us with.
Yeah.
You know, so number one, I want to say that there's massive corruption in Nigeria.
Jesus Christ. You see, that one scattered my head. The reason why I shared so is because if you watch, because we were not born in the 1914s, we don't know what the challenges were. We read it in the history books that, okay, Lord Lugard decided to merge us with the northern and the southern protectorates. Okay, fine, cool. That happened and all of that. And a lot of people used to have this regret. They say, I wish. And do you know why that guy merged us together?
Because of his wife.
Is it because of his wife?
I heard
another faction. Tell me about. You said.
I know. There's a story. I can't really paint the full picture now. That the wife Flora Shaw. Actually wanted him to do like he did that for a favor. Yeah. You know that she actually asked her.
That's the version you heard.
Yes.
Okay, this is the version that I read.
Okay.
The reason why Lord Lugard decided to merge the southern and the northern protectorate was simply because he wanted to minimize the cost for the Queen of England then. Okay. Do you understand? I don't know who that queen is, but it's definitely not Queen Elizabeth II. Okay. So he wanted to. Whether it's the queen or the king, one of the, I think it's queen. So he wanted to minimize. There's an amount of money that comes to each colonial zones in Africa. Okay. All the states, countries that the British Empire colonized. So it's just like how the federal government allocates certain amount of money to the state government and all of that. So he wanted to. So he said, okay, fine. You know what? Let me try to minimize the costs for the queen, or if it's the king. Yeah. I stand to be corrected. Yeah. So he wanted to minimize it because they said, okay, fine. You know, because they were handling each part of Nigeria separately before. Okay. The southern, the northern.
They were expending more money.
Exactly. Right? So he just said, okay, you know what? Let me just help the queen. Somebody, you want to do good boy. You just merge without knowing, without taking their mind to think about it, that can this thing work? Okay. Do you understand? Okay. Maybe if he had not merged us, maybe we will not be where we are today.
You will continue there. Yeah. There's also another version. Yeah. You know, that says that the reason for the merge was that it was easier to control the northern people because they were illiterate. Yeah. You know, than the south. Yeah.
The south were more educated, most especially the westerners.
So basically what they did, they merged it and they made the northern people, they fixed them into key areas, made them superior. Yeah. You know, so that because it will be easier for them to be able to deal with them. Yeah. Because
using them as a proxy.
Yes, basically. So that's also another version.
Yeah. So continue. Various versions. So now this is where I now went for that, and that's okay, fine. If that man, because sometimes anytime we say that if rapture take place and we just get over, we need to have a conversation with some agents. Who send you may send me call Nigeria? You understand? So the same ways many Nigerians will have a conversation with that man. Who send you work? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? You guys are already making money. You have colonized almost half of the world. So what are you minimizing money for him for? And besides, you guys are getting money from the resources that Africa has. Yeah. That's by the way. Okay, fine. That has happened. Now we proceed eventually in 1957. Anthony Enaro. Yeah. To move for the motion for Nigeria to go for independence. And it happened that we got the independence later on in 1960. We don't want to go into the shenanigans of how everything that went on. We are grateful for that. But the problem now lies that because we learned, we didn't even learn well from our masters.
Nothing.
We didn't learn anything. Because if the queen was the head of an empire, and there are various sectors under him, everybody obeys what? Everybody obeys there are military men that they are commanding. It was the military people that they sent to come and colonize Africa. Now it's not like they sent a diplomat. Do you understand? Okay, so why is it that when the military now came into power, because that's where the problem now trickled down from.
Okay.
The military now came into power. Of course, Nnamdi Azikiwe was the first person. I think he led for like 60 to 63. He was a ceremonial head. Then we have under him was Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, right? Abubakar. He was the prime minister under Azikiwe. So immediately the coup happened. I think in 1961 to 1963 or 1963. I shall know the first coup was in 1966. I think so. That's Kadunan's Nzeogu. Jesus, Obadi read. So now the point where I'm going here is the military people started killing themselves. You kill this person, you come into power. You kill this person, you come into power. You kill this person, you come into power. What did you learn from your masters? At least this person that is here, let this person lead. Let this person lead. But no, that's where the ideology of coup d'etat came in, and there was embezzlement at every sector. The northern people monopolize the leadership of the country at a particular. In fact, there's even a state in Nigeria that says that they are born to rule. I think that's Kano.
It's not a state. There's a section of Nigeria that says that they are born to rule, and that's the north.
Hi, this is the Sun. You're watching Take It or Not. We'll be right back.
As in that's why I said that there's that other theory that they actually put those people in place. So when they left, it was the north that was heading all the big parastatals, and even up to date it's still the same thing.
No matter how much we go further and keep say, okay, we blame the military for this, the part of that and that. See, guess what? There was one. Out of all the military leadership that we have had, there was one that was noble enough.
Yaradua.
Nah. I give one more try.
That was noble
enough.
Noble.
Remember, let me give you the clue.
In military?
Yes, military head. Military head.
Abdulsalami.
Thank you. Now, let me give you one shocking thing that some people didn't even know. When the First Republic, Nigeria's First Republic, we had to go into the past to be able to delve into the future. The First Republic was, what's this guy's name? Late Shehu Shagari. I think it was the First Republic.
Yes.
Now, he came into power in 1980. He was removed in 1983. You know, now we have jumped on the other military coups. Now we are coming to the Republic now. He was removed in 1983 by who? Your former president.
Buhari and the Diagbon.
Thank you very much. Now, when Buhari took over, when Obasanjo was the one that handed, this is what I'm going to. Obasanjo handed over to Shagari.
Yes.
Do you know who was the ADC of Obasanjo in 1980 when Shagari took over power? No. The ADC, you know who ADC is now?
Yes,
the military man that stands by him. The ADC to Obasanjo, when Obasanjo handed power over to Shagari, the ADC, take a wild guess.
The ADC?
Yes.
Babangida.
Abdulsalami Abubakar.
Okay.
You see the history making? This guy was standing behind Obasanjo when Obasanjo handed over to the military. Now the same Abdulsalami Obasanjo handed over to civilian to Shagari. The same Abdulsalami was not given the job again after Abacha died. And in when he came into power after Abacha died, he gave a plan. He said in 11 months, I'm handing over to the civilian government. And guess what? He gave over the power back to his former master. Look at the history in the making. So the guy was historic. That's the reason why Abdulsalami is regarded as a peace ambassador in Nigeria and Africa. Anytime Africa is one country is having one problem, the other, they always send Abdulsalami. Tinubu sent Abdulsalami to go and see the Niger people, junta. Do you understand? To go and talk to them. Why? Because he is that peaceful enough. He has experienced it.
Yeah.
So that brings me back to the point where I said that Nigeria did not learn from their masters.
They did not.
Do you understand? So now that military people now did that, now we now have civilian presidents. We have never had, and I bet anybody can disagree with me in this part I'm about to say, we have never had a leadership in Nigeria that the people fully can say 100% you did a good job. A civilian president. Some people will say, Obasanjo tried. He tried his best. Yeah. He tried his best. But you would choose another. Yeah, that was fair. But I freaking didn't know what he did.
As in,
because when he died, his wife was leading.
No, we are talking about Jheriblake. When he was alive, he had good intentions.
Yeah.
People could see it.
Yeah.
You know. But Jonathan too had good intentions, but the powers that be, could not allow him really do what he needs to do.
Now that takes us back to that statement you said, corruption.
Yes. So corruption is everywhere.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, like it is even legalized.
Yeah.
In most places.
Yeah.
Like the civil service, for example.
Yeah.
If you go to any civil service office,
yeah,
corruption is legalized. So, as in, you can't get a document done,
yeah,
or passed over to the next table without you paying something.
Yeah.
So that is one of the reasons why we are still backward, why we are still in the state that we are in, until we come to a place where even though I know we have legislations that can actually curb those things, but the executive that is supposed to implement those legislations, they themselves are the corrupt people.
That's right.
In the society. So
that's right.
They really cannot implement it, because if I'm a Yahoo boy now, you understand, the law is against 419. I'm a Yahoo boy.
Yeah.
The police actually catch me or caught me doing something, blah blah blah. They have implicating evidence. In the next maybe 1, 2, 3 months, I'm off the hook. As long as I'm able to settle them, give them money, they would just let me go.
Do you know what pains me the most in this, because I know our time is running, in this administration that we are in?
Yeah. What?
The president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is our president, no matter what we go back and forth, how we got there or whatever. The point is, he's our president. There's no way you're going to go outside Nigeria now, they'll say, who's your president? You say Peter Obi. No, he's not. Even Peter
or Atiku.
Or Atiku. So you will still say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, like Peter Obi will say, the position, the process of how you get there matters. You understand? You can't come through the window and start cleaning the house. Do you understand? That one is by the corner. Now you are in the house. We can't call anybody our president. You are the president. But why is it that as our president that you are, you could not even hold responsible people that are corrupt leaders, corrupt parastatals in this country? And the way they are doing it, they are doing it so confident. Like, I'm just wondering, I said, we have a president. This guy, all he has to just give is the command.
Take the issue of Yaya Bello.
Exactly.
As in, if we are serious as a country, even as in, does the president want to tell us that he does not know that something is happening? Is it not to just call one call like this? Just a call. Guys, go and take that man, arrest that man. Let him face
the court.
Now it's as simple as that. But the people that
everybody is doing anything they like.
Anything.
Like, they just feel that there's nothing the president can do. Not forgetting, Mr. President, your power is big. Your power is big.
That's one issue.
You are the leader of the most populated black nation in the world.
Yes.
Your power is big. You can decide to curb many things that is happening. Why? Because you are good at it. We have given you that power. And it's so painful. It's so painful to me that everywhere is just breaking down. Is this school you want to talk to? ASU will just go on strike. They'll say that, because of these payments, they've not made these payments. And whereas maybe the government has allocated certain amount of money that is supposed to be paid to them, but people that are supposed to implement that thing refuse to implement it.
See, for me, all those ones are even something that, the leaders can say, we are still dialoguing. But there are certain statements that need to be made. And everybody needs to see that, look, this president is totally against corruption.
Yeah.
And that can be seen by his action.
Yeah.
But the body language of the president is not giving us that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, and as teenagers and as adults,
Yeah.
you know, we are not liking what we are seeing.
Yeah.
Another thing that is making Nigeria, you know, that they put Nigeria in a bad light is what we call nepotism,
Yeah.
or you can call it brotherization. That is to say, once you are in power,
Yeah.
you only put people that are in your good books, maybe
Yeah.
your family, your
Yeah.
friends, you know, in office.
Yeah.
That is what we see happen every now and then.
Yeah.
Even this present government cannot absorb themselves
Yeah.
from this same thing, because
Yeah.
most of the people that are in power are either people from Lagos
Yeah.
or people that he has done favor for,
Yeah.
or that have done favor for him.
Yeah.
You know, so by so doing,
Yeah.
we cannot put the right people
Yeah.
in the right place.
And hold the wrong people accountable.
Yes. So you have somebody that is a genius in certain area.
Yeah.
You will not give the person the job just because you have a brother or a sister or
Yeah.
a friend or a cousin.
Yeah.
And you know, you just want to just carry them and just compensate them.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we have so many portfolios today. They keep creating more offices.
Yeah.
We are saying that the cost of governance is too much. Cut it down.
Yeah.
We are still creating more offices.
Jesus Christ. God will deliver us. Before we go,
Yeah.
I want to quickly just talk about this band A, band B, band C, band D, band Q, band Z. We are a one nation.
Yes.
I think
Using the same light.
using the same power supply.
Yeah.
Now, if the countries that we are going to, UK, America, Canada, and all of them are doing band A, band B, do you understand?
That is a very useless idea.
Whoever came up with that idea,
it is the most useless idea.
do you know that a
ever.
senator said in the chambers in one of his this, and he was condemning it. He said, "What are you saying? Are you saying that we are not one Nigeria?"
Yeah, it's stupid.
If all of us, so okay, now a logical example, NEPA people, they came up, they said, there are some people that can't afford. Who told you that? In my estate, name withheld, most of the people that are here are retirees.
Yeah.
And yet you're on band A paying 209.
Wow.
They want thief. Imagine that some of us are offing meter. In the widest imagination, you off meter.
Yes,
no, because you use 10,000 naira for 24 hours. How you want to survive in this nation?
This one really paid Jerry.
I know.
Time is up.
He paid me.
He just keep going on.
Jesus Christ. God will deliver us. God will deliver us. Thank you very much. Okay, so your fortism for today.
Oh, my fortism for today. Success only comes to those that think and act on it. It is not for those that will just sit and wish for it.
My God, that's not just finishing us with fortism. My fortism is simple. We cannot overthrow a government of a nation by violence.
Yeah.
We cannot overthrow the government of a nation by rioting and everything. We can only remove that president or whoever the leadership is by our votes.
Yeah, through the polls.
And we keep talking, we keep speaking, we keep telling the government what we want and what we need. And to the government, nothing works if you don't listen to the people. Thank you very much. This is our wrap up this edition of Take It or Not. Thank you, Dason. Wonderful time. So don't forget.
Always follow us on our social media platform. Leave a like, comment, and we'll always get back.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.